So it's either contact or non-contact. So contact, did someone hit me or did you hit something, right? It's a simple way to think about it. And then non-contact, which is, your knee generally goes either into a hyperextended position or over straightens to stretch or strain out the ACL, or your knee dives inward, your femur, your thigh bone rotates inward, and I kind of get what we call like a valgus collapse and some rotational stress to it. That's the non-contact. That's the most common way actually to tear your ACL, is actually non-contact. If anyone's watched professional sports and you've seen, receivers, running backs, defensive backs, and they make a cut and all of a sudden their leg gives out, and next thing you know, they're not on the field for the next, year or so. And you look at it and you're like, well, geez, that didn't seem all that bad, but the mechanism itself and how quickly it can happen can certainly is certainly the reason for a majority of the ACL ruptures. Now, as far as who is at most risk, adolescent females are going to be at the highest risk, and then it's going to be sport specific, the soccers, lacrosses, those kind of things. But adolescent females playing some of those sports are going to be your highest risk category. And then, anyone that's doing a high level sport, single leg activity, running, jumping, cutting, those are people at risk. But the 14 to 16-year-old female, that's in, soccer, lacrosse, those kinds of things. And also multiple sports or one sport without the rest and recovery point. So if you're going from travel soccer to club soccer to school soccer, and then you have indoor soccer, and so early specialization in sport or lack of break in sport, right? So there's a point where your body needs rest and recovery. We know that's important. If you're not allowing for that, your risk of injury is going to increase, right? As well as early specialization of sport, believe it or not, is going to be a predictor. So, a lot of times, these younger, teenagers, they're looking to, I just want to play baseball, I just want to play soccer, I just want to play lacrosse because I'm looking to play at the next level. Well, guess what? If you specialize too early, you're probably not going to be as good of an athlete, frankly, because being well-rounded is important. Excuse me, but also your risk of injury increases. And we know if you do rupture your ACL, you have a knee injury like that, the likelihood of going and playing at a next level actually decreases. So not specializing too soon and giving your body enough time to adapt, recover, are ways of really easily limiting the likelihood of an ACL rupture.